What up, folks? I'm Jarrell Simpson, yogi turned insurance broker. In this video, I'm going to share 3 tips on how to get past the gatekeeper. Because the gatekeeper be gatekeeping, okay? God bless them. They do their job and they do it well. But this video is about how to get past them, how to build that connection over the phone or in person based off of first impressions, and how to get in and how to get through the door and how to position yourself as a trusted partner. Make sure you like and subscribe. I make mompreneur content and overall positive mindset content that helps you bring ease and calm into your day, even if you have a busy lifestyle. So the reason why I wanted to make this video was because when I first got into the insurance industry and I was told to build relationships with the community, go to your local farmers market and church and et cetera, and build relationships, right? But I had really no clue of how to even get started. How do you get started with building a relationship with an organization? Do you just pop up? Do you call? Do you text? Do you email? Like, what do you do and how do you do it so you don't sound like you don't know what you're talking about? So I had to find my way, and I found my way so that I can share these tips with you. Now, I'm going to be sharing these tips from a Medicare grassroots marketing perspective. So those that are in their communities and they are building their business from the relationships that they have in their community. But if you're in an industry where prospecting is a part of your operating procedures and you're making phone calls to different organizations and businesses, then I think you can definitely benefit from this video as well. So the first tip that I want to give is to know who the gatekeeper is, to do your research. When I first was calling around to different senior centers and offering Medicare educational seminars, I didn't really know who I was asking to speak with. So I'm calling and ring. Hi, my name is Jarrell. I'm looking for the person who books events for seniors on the calendar. And it's like, okay. And then, you obviously kind of walk yourself and talk yourself through it. But I definitely learned from that you definitely want to know who you're talking to before you call. So do your research. Any organization or company you call, Google them, know who the roles are, who holds these roles, their contact information if it's public, know about the facility that you are looking to sponsor something at. Like, just do your research on it as a whole, so when you call, you're not asking who's the person who does this. You're introducing yourself and what you have to offer, and you're asking to speak to Mrs. Kim Fields, or you're asking to speak to the service coordinator, or you're asking to speak to the director of adult services. Whoever, know who you are, of course, and what you have to offer, but also know who you're talking to. Who do you need to speak with in order to have that conversation and book the gig? So tip number 2 is very, very, very important. And this is something that's going to separate you from the thousands or hundreds or tens of people that are also calling, asking for the same thing. You are going to approach with your hand out, offering and not asking. So you are going to lead with what it is that you have to offer, whether it is free material. Find out what would be supportive to that organization and see if you can fulfill that compliantly. See if you can offer some help to what they already have going on. Seeing if you can be a part of a program that they already have going on, just as a helping hand. And that is a really, really good way to get past a gatekeeper, because you're not asking for anything. You're just being visible in your community. You're just being a helping hand, and everybody loves help, especially free help. Free, compassionate help is something that people can appreciate and they need. So you coming in the gate asking, what is it that what you need? How can I support? Knowing what those things are, being creative and offering something before you ask for something. That is a surefire way to get through the gatekeeper. The gatekeeper loves gifts. The gatekeeper loves good things, free things. They love that stuff. So if you can supply that and do it genuinely with a good heart, then you can definitely start on building a relationship. So the third tip that I have is follow up. There is so much power in the follow up. A lot of times people aren't able to say yes right away. So you may be a small interruption in the day, and that's perfectly fine. So you want to leave your contact information. You want to get contact information. So if there's an email or a personal number that you can get that. But you definitely want to follow up. Don't take it personal if you do get pushed to the side. Oh, there's Akira. Just continue to follow up. You're not being annoying as long as you're being polite and consistent, because people will appreciate that. They may try to get back to you and they can't for whatever reason, and you slip their mind and you pop up and give them a follow up, and then that they're thankful for that because they've been meaning to get back to you. So there is really, really power in the follow up. And in this business, you are going to have to follow up. Do not think that you are being annoying. Do not think that you are being unprofessional. As long as you're professional in your approach, it's okay to follow up. Think about the times that someone has followed up with you and you were thankful for it, because you don't know when you would have got around to it. So don't be afraid to follow up with text, email. I mean, not text, but follow up with email, calling, coming back, circling back, circle back and circle back. This business is all about the circle back. So don't be afraid to do that. Okay, so that is it. This is the end of the video. Let me know if you want a part 2, because I definitely have a lot more tips about gatekeepers that I think would be beneficial to you. So let me know in the comments if you want to know more about getting past these gatekeepers, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.